Hello again, my friends, and welcome to episode 19 of my Terraria Let's Play. You might see I added a little bit of a storage area down here because I wanted to move all my stuff out of the apartment complex because today we are going to be making some neighborhoods and moving our NPCs out of this giant apartment complex. We're going to move them out of here and we're going to move them elsewhere. So I have a list of kind of like the optimal setup of where to put them. And then we're going to blow this whole thing up and get rid of it. And so if that sounds like fun to you, which it might not, it might, then please be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more Terraria, and let's get into it. So the first set of houses that we're going to build is we are going to come right over here to the forest. Actually, we're going to put it on this side of the hill because the crimson is creeping on over here. So we're going to go to this side of our hill base and we are going to create some housing over here for a few different NPCs. So let's find this ground over here. I also like this because it's going to be near this living wood area, which I always love using the living wood tree as kind of a landmark. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear this out, probably to like right there, and we can slope this a bit. There we go. Let's get these dirt walls out of here, clean up this ground a bit, and then I'll drop some torches in a second. Let me finish this. Okay, so let's drop some torches here and here. We're gonna build some basic wooden houses for now. I'm not gonna do anything special. Oh, this is palm wood actually. Palm wood kind of makes a cool floor. Oh, look, we can make grass with the staff of regrowth. I forgot about that. So let's go ahead and grab our normal wood. So since the forest is where the normal trees spawn, I want to use the normal wood here. We're going to use the palm wood in the desert. We'll kind of go based on that sort of thing. So let's make our typical house just like we have over there, realistically. But this one's going to be a double house. We're gonna put a little bit of a hole there. Now I should have built doors and whatnot, which I realized I did not do. So that was a mistake on my part, but we're right over here by our house, so we could actually, oh no, there's no point in teleporting because we are where we would teleport. We're not in this complex anymore. Let's come over here and make some doors. We're going to make a bunch of doors because we will need a bunch of them during all the building today. We're also going to take a workbench with us because we will need that. Let's take like 10 tables, which ate up our wood really quickly. That is not good. The rich mahogany doors are actually pretty nice, so we're going to make some of those. And I guess we could take the doors off of this bottom area first. We could take this chair here as well. We could take a few things out of each house as we, so we are going to move the merchant over here first. So we can kind of take all of his stuff. Let's just steal all their stuff because we're gonna move them over here first. So we're putting the merchant and the guide in this little double-decker house over here. Gotta go up. I took my eyes off the screen for a second and immediately ran the wrong direction. So we're gonna put here and here. Where's that workbench at? Because we're gonna want to put this down. And we are going to get some wood walls, which we have some of, but I don't know if we have enough of them for these two. Let's hope we do. I don't want to have to start tearing into the living wood trees, but at this point I might have to. Let's go ahead and fill this up. Ooh, That's a loud motorcycle. I don't know if you guys could hear that in the background. Perfect. So just enough for these guys. We're gonna put a table and a chair here, just like we do in the other houses. Chair here. 1, 2. I know we don't need the extra lighting over here, but it feels better for me. We want this housing to be the guide up here, and we want the merchant to live downstairs. So where is our merchant? The old guy. There he is. So they're gonna live right next to each other. They're gonna be a happy family. And then over here, so it said about 25 blocks away. So we'll figure out where that is. Let's see, 25 blocks away. So right there would work perfectly fine. We're going to want about right here. So we'll place that for now, but we're gonna have to first turn off this ruler. Goodness. We're gonna get some more wood, which I planted some trees over here. Let's hope that they grew somewhat. It would have been pretty fast for them to grow, but oh, there's a few of them. Let's get a few of these. We're gonna need enough for the walls too, so we're gonna need a good amount of wood this time. I'd also like to set up some farms for these kind of things, so I don't have to go so far, but also they're not too much of an eyesore. So we actually got quite a bit of wood from that. Now the worst part is that we're going to have enough, more than enough I should say. We're going to have plenty of wood after we destroy the apartment complex. But as of right now, we don't really have much. It seems like we keep running out. Oh, I don't have my bug net. Oh no. Oh no, sorry Joe Mama. I can't get him yet. One of these days I'll get him. So let's go ahead and make this house. That's one too far. We're gonna have a double door on this guy. And then we're gonna do like a cool little, kind of like a taller house up here. The double doors would actually kind of be not as useful for us because we're gonna run out of things very fast if we use double doors too much. So maybe double doors isn't the right call there. Let's see. We're gonna head back and get some more. We can make a few more doors out of the normal wood. I thought we made more than that. Oh, but I can steal these guys as doors. So these two, and then we're also going to grab the golfer here and the zoologist who is here, right? Jane the zoologist. We're gonna steal your stuff because you are out of here. So the golfer and the zoologist. Now I don't know if I don't think the side that you put them on is the best, but the guide that I'm looking at says to put 25 spaces in between these two, and that makes it perfect. So we're hoping that they were right. I'll take their word for it because I know that I definitely don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to this kind of stuff. So let's make some wood walls. Let's not use all of this. We're going to fill this on up. Now that top room might not be big enough. I think it will, but it may not. If it's not, we'll figure it out. Not a problem. Let's put these here. We're gonna put your table down. We're gonna put your, we want a chair, not a wooden table. Put this here as well. If we have to, we'll make it taller. It won't be too much of an issue. So let's fill this up. Yeah, I definitely think that this one's gonna end up being a little too small. But again, that'll be okay. So let's check. Oh, it's suitable. Okay, cool. So we're going to do the zoologist here. And we're going to do the golfer down here. Actually, let's do it the other way. Let's give the... We're going to give this room to the zoologist. And we're going to give this room to the golfer. The golfer doesn't need as much room. He's a little bit less important. Don't tell him, but he's less important. So now look at this. Now we can buy a forest pylon. And I think if we put it here, we might be able to use it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is awesome. So forest pylon is built, bought, and laid out. Perfect. So that was the first thing we wanted. So I had debated whether or not to do the desert on this side or the desert on the other side of the map, the one that's on the other side of the Crimson. And the reason being is that the jungle is also on this side, and I thought maybe we would be able to... I thought maybe if we didn't do the desert on this side, we could do the desert on the other side. That'd get us closer to the dungeon. But with that being said, the big thing was that I thought about... we have an ocean on that side, of course, because of it being at the end of the world. And so since we have an ocean over there, I don't actually think we need to worry about having any sort of... Oh goodness, my train of thought completely left my mind. But I don't think we need to worry about the desert to get to the dungeon, because we'll be able to use an ocean pylon and get over there. Maybe not now, but eventually. And so that was the idea I had. I think I'm gonna stick with that. I think that'll be a good way to do it. So we want a palm door. We want to try to match everything just because I like doing that. 5, 6, because we're gonna do double doors on only the bottom rooms here. So now the problem is, of course, I just noticed that one house is kind of right on the edge here. We don't want that to happen. So we're gonna move this to in. We're gonna put the palm wood here. And we are going to door it up. And then we are going to door it up. Then hopefully from down here, we are not close enough to the wooden table, but we need to make some palm wood walls. Here we go. Let's get this much. It's good for now. This palm wood is interesting looking. Definitely looks like kind of what a shack would look like. So we want to get rid of that little piece there. That was an accident. A mistake, if you will. And then over here, continue placing this. Give them a little bit of that. Let's make sure that this dumb green slime doesn't get us. Let's drop a table. Let's drop a chair. I should have brought more, I guess. Whoops. I do need... I saw that little piece of wall down there. And the slimes are unbearable, I will say that. Let's put the workbench down and we should be able to make some palm chairs. Oh, a cactus table, actually. Let's make a cactus table. And let's make a cactus chair if we can. That'd be funny. Sit on cactus, please. Perfect. This room is going to be the arms dealer. Let's find him. Daryl the arms dealer. And Hannah the nurse. So we're all set up here. And now we need to 25 blocks away. So should we go that direction? I think we should go in this direction. And maybe make one that kind of hangs over the edge here. I think that might be kind of cool. And we also can turn off the ruler, please. Thank you. So we're going to put it kind of where the tree is here. And I think we're going to kind of make it so that it hangs off the side a little bit, and then put like a beam that goes underneath it. Which will look a little something like this. We're going to give him, let's make sure first that it's far enough. I might be too close. A little bit too close, so let's go maybe right there. And that will be perfect. So let's go back here. I'm okay with this. We'll actually do this. That will look a little bit better. Let's place that sand back. We're going to go out about 2 or 3 more. And then we are going to go up here. And then we're going to clean this out because he's going to have 2 doors here as well. 1 door here, 1 door here. Oh, lots of mistakes on that one. Let's clean that up. And now I believe we can kind of do something kind of cool here. So right now it looks like it's hanging off of the edge and it looks horrible. We're going to kind of build a little bit of a leg down here. Perfect. Ah, the bee's knees. That's going to be perfect there. So let's actually, we're going to make some more of that cactus because I think the cactus is kind of cool. Cactus, cactus chair. So this will be home of the dye trader. The dye trader here. Perfect. So now we have a little bit more housing. Hopefully they move here. Let's kind of fly over to this side real quick and then come back and see if they made their way over here. We were able to kind of skip past that vulture. Wasn't far enough. So we'll go this way because at least we'll get a biome change. Oh, I guess I could try. Am I able to? Oh, okay, so you do have to be near a pylon in order to travel to a pylon, which is definitely cool with me. I understand that. I think that's the best way to do it. We could even try loading the game back up to see if they kind of jump over here. But instead what we're going to do is we are going to go into... we're going to go into the... Let's see, what's going to be next? We'll go into the jungle, actually. I think the jungle is going to be our best bet to go next. So let's go ahead and try to make our way to the jungle. I found a really nice spot in the jungle that I think is going to be good for our houses. Although it may not be, like, perfect. I think it's going to be good for now. I think this goes through. We dug it already. Perfect. The flying makes this all so much easier than it was before. So I'm thinking that I'm going to put them right here kind of at the beginning. Because I think with the rich mahogany, it's going to make a really nice living area. So that's why we got some rich mahogany doors. We got a workbench, and let's go ahead and start building this up. So here in the jungle, we're going to have the witch doctor and the dryad living next to each other. I'm gonna put them right at the beginning. We're gonna hope that these guys don't go too crazy. Oh gosh. This will be the worst part about having to deal with these guys while I'm building. Even more of a reason to kind of build up first. Do this. Build across. Now they can't get to me. So it looks like I'm building them a bigger house than everyone else at the moment, which is perfectly fine with me. I don't mind. Let's see, so we're gonna build this one. It's gonna go up right to the top there. Let's kind of fix that area. Let's get rid of this guy. Everyone, all these monsters just really trying to annoy me today. They're doing a pretty good job of it at the moment. So we're gonna get this guy, kick him out of the house. Get over here, put a door down. Get over here, put a door down. Okay, and then we're gonna have to place the workbench to make some walls. See if we can find it. But anyways, I did want to say thank you guys so much for all the comments and the tips that you guys have been giving me. It's been helping me a lot. When it comes to the Terraria playthrough, I played enough in the past to kind of understand what I'm supposed to be doing. But there are definitely some things that I'm learning because of you guys, and I really do appreciate the help in that aspect. It makes things a lot easier for me than if I were trying to figure it all out alone, looking at the wiki and doing all that wonderful stuff. So I do really appreciate all the help that you guys have been giving me and all the support. I feel like the support has been crazy. I've really enjoyed making videos for you guys, and I hope that that shows. I'm going to continue to be as consistent as I can with everything. Making videos and commenting back to you guys and responding. And so I really, like, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you guys so much for all the support. And it's time to make some chairs. I keep putting... Oh my goodness, we talked about this before, that we have not gotten a blood moon. And of course, at the worst possible time, we get a blood moon. I'm gonna real quick find a chair to make. I need to make a chair. Rich mahogany chair works for me. Make 2 of those. Look at the amounts of enemies we have, and they're able to just walk into our house now. This is going to be insanity. We are going to put this chair down, even though it's a bit dangerous to do so at the moment. Put this chair down. We said the witch doctor and the dryad. So the witch doctor, the dryad. Please, guys, don't move during this blood moon. We are going to probably run back to our base for now. What is that noise? Oh, it must be the stars hitting the top. I was trying to figure out what the noise was. It sounded like someone was shooting something. Okay, let's clean all this up. And let's magic mirror home. And we are going to get ready for some big fighting. The bee's knees might actually be good here. Is the blood moon like not happening over here? Oh no, it definitely is. Sweet. Look at this. The fact that all of those, guys are just kind of right next to that apartment complex is one of the main reasons why we are ditching it. The last thing we need is for us to get into any trouble because of those nasty critters in the Crimson. Oh my goodness. Now the Blood Moon does not seem as crazy as it was over there. I feel as though we kind of saved ourselves a little bit by teleporting home. Oh no. Stay away from my guys. I moved them over here to protect them. Look at a desert pylon now. And we can put that right here. And now hopefully we'll be able to kind of travel between those two. We'll check it in a second. Let's keep attacking all these guys. I cannot believe that we got a Blood Moon on the one episode that I wanted it to be super chill. But you get what you asked for. I did say that we hadn't had one yet. I jinxed it for us. And the game said, oh, you want a Blood Moon? Here you go. We'll do it while you're trying to build houses. So it doesn't seem too bad. It's just a lot of enemies spawning. But at this point, we've gotten so geared up that it's not really an issue for us. This would have been... I think we talked about this in the episode where we were looking for lenses. We could not find any lenses whatsoever. We probably found quite a bit already. Let's see. 5 of them so far. Versus the drought we went through, not being able to find any. So I'm not sure if there are any bosses of any sort during the Blood Moon. I don't think so. This bee's knees is an awesome bow. I love it. All these little bees attacking everybody. That's kind of, I guess that's one of the good things about having the Blood Moon is we get to test our bee's knees. Oh, we got a top hat. Fantastic. And another top hat. Perfect. Let's keep going. I see the moon is a little bit more than halfway, which is a good sign. We'd like it to go a little bit faster if it will. We've been defeating so many of the basic enemies. Oh, we ran out of the wooden arrows. I didn't have very many normal wooden arrows, but flaming arrows will do plenty of damage as well. This bow is pretty strong in the first place. So let's kind of come this way. Oh, let's actually, since we've cleared it up a little bit, let's come back over here and see if this pylon allows us to travel to the other one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got the pylons working. Oh. It seems like we got... It seems like for a second we must have gotten a wooden arrow back because we shot some bees. There's no... The guide is a bit of a defender over here, but it seems as though we don't have very much in terms of defense. So, Blood Moon. I I'd rate it a 3 out of 10. Not very difficult. We also got it at the end of, like, kind of gearing towards the end of our pre-hard mode, so it's not surprising that it's kind of going easy for me. I don't know if there's anything from these blood zombies that I need. I'm trying to get them as much as I can because I'd really like to see if there's any special items that I can get. But I don't think so. We must have picked up a depth meter at some point as well. Oh, that was interesting. I feel as though the bow wasn't really working in the water. It is flaming arrows. Let's see what the bone arrows do. I haven't used these yet. I bought them from the underground skeleton. Oh, they have a little bit of punch through. Oh, I like these. I like these a lot, actually. So it looks like it goes through one enemy, for sure. So it kind of makes cleaning this up pretty easy. We should be almost finished up with this blood moon. Hopefully. We should start seeing these guys run away from us here shortly. Thankfully we've not lost any NPCs. I think the sun has risen. I think the sun has risen and our struggles are over. Blood moon successfully defended against. Let's go ahead and head back to the base. So we got 2 of the neighborhoods finished up today, which is good. 2 of those neighborhoods, which means we're gonna have to do... Oh, I know what I'll do. So off camera, I will move the rest of these guys because I do not want you guys to miss the exploding of the apartment complex. So when you see me, I'll be back here and all these guys will be moved out. Alright, and like I said, I am back. So I got everybody's houses built, but for some reason, the tavern keep is not leaving. And so he's gonna get to witness the fireworks. I bought 15 dynamite. We're gonna take these towers down. We go one at a time. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, that went down. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to hit the bottom yet, but it appears we have accidentally done that. I'm just gonna break these. Pretend I didn't do that. We're doing this strictly for just getting all this wood back. There's a lot of wood to have used. Now you might want to leave, man. I don't know if this is gonna hurt you or not. Like the most uneventful demolition ever. He's just falling. That's actually really funny that he's not like phased by this whatsoever. He's just like, yeah, it's the only way you're gonna get me out of this. So I didn't anticipate. I thought they'd give better or bigger blast radiuses. Radiuses. I don't think that was right. But anyways, okay, we got a little bit of a crater here, unfortunately. Where do you think you're going? Let's go grab some more bombs. I've got bombs, don't worry. Also, now that I've got some gel, maybe we can make some sticky bombs, and that might be an even easier way. Oh, we have 9 more dynamite too. Oh, sticky dynamite? Don't mind if I do. Worst case scenario is it works well. Once he's on the, I'm guessing once he makes it back to the ground, he's gonna have an easier time of getting out of this house. I have a feeling it's because of how high up he was. All these fireworks. Feels good to get this thing out of the way. It was kind of becoming an eyesore. It was too tall, not functional enough. Everybody was all miserable. This is how it had to be. So the tavern keep is gonna head down into the caverns, same as the demolitionist. They're gonna hang out down there together. They're in kind of temporary housing because I think I'm gonna put them in an even better place soon. The only person I'm trying to think, the tinker, the goblin tinker, he is in the snow biome. We're just waiting to get the mechanic, and then he'll be able to sell me the pylon as well, but he's got the town cat there as well. I will clean this part up later. So if we look at the map here, we've got them over here at the desert, them over here at the jungle. That's the witch doctor, the dryad, and the painter are all over here. On this side, see the goblin tinker and the cat. I had a feeling it was just slime. I'm not worried about that. Then over here, we have the angler and the party girl, and then the stylist will be over here as well. That's going to be our quick track to get back to the dungeon, which will be important for tomorrow's episode, because tomorrow we are attempting to fight Skeletron. So I hope you guys tune in for that. If you enjoyed this episode that was kind of all over the place, then please leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. I've been Bubbasaurus. Thank you for watching, and remember to always be on your Bubbasaurus best.